The Nuggets versus Timberwolves series is exposing people. It is exposing people. See, I knew Jokic should definitely be a 3-time MVP. My fight originally was for Giannis 3-time MVP as well. I just felt like they switched out the years. Now, the media that bullied other people into voting Jokic 3-time MVP, they are panicking. They are panicked. They're having a conniption. You feel me? From Bill Simmons to Brian Windhorst, they cannot believe what is happening with Jokic right now. And to be fair, it feels like the whole basketball world has turned against him because everybody has an agenda in terms of, they made this guy win MVP over my guy, so we have to make sure. And that's not how it works, because I have a theory. Look, just like Giannis, once you don't have a number 2 guy, it will be hard for you to sustain your prime. That's just the truth, no matter how great you are. And Jokic's number 2 guy has been hurt too many times. Too many times. What does that tell you? That means Jokic has had to take the brunt, the wear and tear of most of the season and then the postseason multiple times. Of course he has been beat up. Of course. And that's what's happening with Giannis. That's why he's always hurt at the most important time, because the number 2 guy that is supposed to take off pressure for you, so your work is a little bit easier, is not healthy. And that's one of the things. You need luck. And these guys just haven't been lucky. Look at Clay and Draymond. Look at how fit and available those guys were. The time Clay got hurt in the finals, the whole world knew. Because it was like it was a disaster. But those guys were, and it was injuries that really ruined their run. You feel me? They had been fit and ready. You need your number 2 guys, especially. Of course, your star has to be there, but your star can take you through even if it's on one leg sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Your star, you will try because he can do the undoable. But the rest of the guys, where are they? Now, that is the only excuse I'm going to make for Jokic, because I do like the guy. But the truth has to be said. Who knew? Who knew that the best player in this series was actually Jaden McDaniels? Who knew? Because Jaden has owned the Denver Nuggets. He's in their head mentally and now physically. Because at the end of that last game, even with no Ant-Man and no DiVincenzo, the Nuggets still lost. And not only did they lose, Jokic lost his cool. Now, we all know he's a sore loser, but every champion is a sore loser. Because if you show me a good loser, I'll show you a real loser. So they are always sore losers. That one didn't just start today. You feel me? And the issue is now, whatever happens in this series, minds have been made up already about Jokic. Guys know now that Rudy can stop Jokic, and not only can Rudy stop Jokic, the media won't tell you this one, but Caruso stopped Jokic last year. Now, the reason why they don't really want to bring up that Caruso one is because obviously Jokic still had his numbers, but Caruso took him out of rhythm. So now Caruso takes you out of rhythm, Rudy stops you. First of all, you are already no longer the best player in the world. We have to just crown SGA. You feel me? Let's just be fair and crown SGA. But with that theory, SGA's number 2 guy has come back from injury. Chet too is fit at the right time. So SGA might be the one that goes back to back, because that injury thing is very, very important. Is extremely important, because the number of games are just too much. And I feel like that's what's happening with Jokic and Jamal. Jamal's body has never been lucky with his body, because his body has broken down a lot of times. But Jokic has taken the wear and tear. The person who should be standing up in this series is Aaron Gordon, because Jaden McDaniels is 6'10", and he's bullying everybody on the court. Jokic cannot get ejected. Can you do something? Can we see Aaron in the first couple minutes of this game actually put a stamp and say, okay, you know what? If my star player can go out, me, I'll go out for him. You feel? I'm not saying I'm not saying get yourself kicked out, but you have to also show some feistiness, because I was like, okay, you know what, you missed that game, so maybe that's why. But now the game that you didn't miss, no Ant-Man, no DiVincenzo, Dosunmu, my boy, Ayo Dosunmu goes for 43 on you guys. 43. You know, it's sad because definitely Timberwolves, you know, journey has come to an end after this series, of course, because Ant-Man probably won't be back until like game 5 or 6 of the next round. And with a unhealthy Ant-Man, they can't win at all. But as it stands right now, Jaden McDaniels is my favorite player in the NBA, and I'm rooting for the Wolves forevermore, because I just love people who can talk it and do it. You feel me? I like people who can do it though, but I also love it when you talk it and do it, because it just adds to the drama, the spiciness of the game. Jokic, the skills are still there. You're still going to get a triple doubles. Coaching. When are we going to talk about the fact that they sacked Mike Malone too early? The players are not listening. Last year, you heard everybody talking about how, oh my God, it's Jokic that's actually coaching. Let him coach himself out of this one. Now, you can't. You feel me? Because it's tough. Mike Malone, at least, bro, this would have never happened with Mike. Because that grit, the feistiness, the passion, the aggressivity. How can somebody tell you can't defend, and then he comes the next game and beats you? You didn't even start that game like that guy said something. Telling him about the stats. Today, we'll see. No Ant-Man, no DiVincenzo. If the Nuggets go home tonight, like it's most likely the Nuggets are going to win, and then it's going to go back to Timberwolves. And I advise Jaden McDaniels and the Timberwolves, bro, just win it at home. You feel me? Don't let it go 7. Because if it goes 7, forget all this slander. Jokic will wake up. That's what great players do. But if they end it tonight, conversations will have to be had. Because all those people that were talking about Jokic is the best center ever. Oh my, people actually said that during this season. Jokic is the best center ever. People were saying he is the best, offensively, the best player in the history of basketball. It's online. You guys can check it. They said it. But my people, my African people have a saying. The breeze will blow and the chicken's buttocks will open. That means everything will show. And now the breeze has blown. The chicken's buttocks is opening. The coaching is not working. Defense is not there. Christian Braun, 125 million. Michael Porter Jr. that you thought you didn't need. See how important he was, even with his bad back. These are the things. Let me know what you guys think. What can Jokic, can he reclaim his legacy? Can he reclaim his name? This is Ball Knowledge. Don't forget to subscribe and share the video. See you guys.